Good day, sir. Kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Obok Abuchipo, SCA. I'm the head of assessment department in the Anambra State Internal Revenue Service.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Okay,
Please, can you tell us what is individual annual tax returns and why it is important to taxpayers?
okay. By annual tax return, we are talking of taxpayers giving feedback to tax authority or the service of their income of the preceding year. It entails the taxpayer either walking to the office and give out his income and the expenses for a given period. It's important to taxpayers in the sense that if a taxpayer did not file his return for a given period, the tax authority has the right to raise an assessment on the taxpayer. We call it a best of judgment assessment on the taxpayer. And that best of judgment will come with penalties and interest.
You know that there are laws backing these annual tax returns. Can we know the laws?
Okay. Before January 1st, 2026, the Personal Income Tax Act backs filing of an annual tax return, individual annual tax return. But with the new Tax Administration Act, which took of 2025, which took effect in 1st January, it is stated under Section 13 and 14 that all adults of taxable age are expected to file their annual returns, relevant tax authorities, from 1st January to 31st of March of each year.
Okay. Sir, please, can you tell us those that are required to file annual tax returns in Anambra State?
All taxable adults are expected to file their annual tax return, whether you are a trader, artisan, professional like doctors, lawyers, or you're even if you are a civil servant, you are expected to file your annual tax return. Because when you file it, it will give the tax authority the basis to assess you and to give you the tax to pay.
So we're in March and we know we're gradually getting to the deadline of filing. Can you tell us the official deadline for filing these annual tax returns for individual?
Okay, the official deadline is 31st March. The law states that from 1st January of each year should expire on 31st March of each year. And after 31st March, if you did not file, you have already incurred the penalty for non-filing.
So can you tell us what happens when a taxpayer fails to file on time or
There are,
files late?
there are penalties associated with non-filing, filing late, and what have you. The penalty is enshrined in the same Nigerian Administration Act. Is 100,000 for the first month and then 50,000 subsequent months of non-filing.
How can an individual file their annual tax returns? Can you tell us how they can file?
The first procedure is for the individual to get his identification number, the Anambra State identification number. With that Anambra State identification number, the individual can log on to our portal, our website on tax.services.an.gov.ng, and then using the ANSI number generated, he can now use that as his username and password, and then enter into our portal and then file. Whereby such an individual cannot file electronically, the person has the right to visit any of our tax offices within the state, and our staff will guide him or her.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, sir. So finally, what message would you like to share to India Anambra regarding tax compliance?
Okay, the message I have to share with Njanambra is this. As na-eme ngwa ngwa anaghị ọdachi. Stitching time saves nine. The time is ticking. Have some days to end of filing period. Now, let everybody, whether you're an artisan, civil servant, professional, medical doctors, or what have you, log on and file. It will help the state and the tax authority to raise assessment on you, whereby you are below threshold. They will give you zero tax. So my advice is let them file their return and let them file it accurately in order not to incur penalties that's associated with non-filing. And if they are filing, let them file appropriately and correctly. Thank you.